the 411, huh?
What's the 411, huh?
I got it going on.
Hey, yo, I got it going on,
Hey, yo, what's the 411, huh?
What's the 411,
I said, I got it going on.
Hey, yo, I got it going on.
So what's the 411, huh?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Queen of Spades Entertainment with the 411, hun. Get your weed, pass it to your homie, smoke it by yourself, get you a glass of wine. It's that time. We feeling fine for the 411, hun. So tonight, we talking about Tekashi 6IX9INE. Let's see what this motherfucker done said. This motherfucker talking about there's no difference between me and TUPAC Shakur. Did y'all hear what the fuck I just said? There's no difference between me and TUPAC Shakur. Now, he had an interview today with New York Times, and since being released from prison, the Trolls rapper used the newspaper platform to break down his criminal history and how he and Tupac share a similar story. Now, this got to be some motherfucking shit. Then New York Times journalist Joe Costacrelli asked 6IX9INE about his 2015 child sex case in which the rapper pleaded guilty to using a 13-year-old girl for sex acts on camera. I know y'all remember that. And those of you that don't remember, baby, you best to fucking Google. Now, Costacrelli asked 6IX9INE if he felt like he deserved the fame he got despite from his past criminal offenses, right? And so this is what this motherfucker said. Tekashi. Tupac Shakur was convicted of rape. Is Tupac Shakur loved or hated? He's loved. What's the difference between me and Tupac Shakur? I never caught a rape charge, ever. That's what Tekashi 6IX9INE had said. And then he said, so therefore, there's no difference between me and Tupac. Can y'all believe that shit? I mean, let me know in the motherfucking comments if y'all can believe that shit. Because I can't believe he's trying to compare himself to motherfucking Tupac Shakur. I can't believe that shit. No. And so, he went on to say that both him and Tupac both created music that grappled with his demons without feeling the need to give something back through art. He also said that the details of when he made the decision to cooperate with federal authorities after facing decades in prison, he was making sure that no one comes to hurt him. But he says, I know why at this point. I'm pretty scared. That's what 6IX9INE told the motherfucking New York Times, y'all. He said, I'm tired on Sunday. He said, I went downstairs and I said, I need to speak to your boss. I'm ready to snitch now. And so y'all think that him and Tupac got that in common? Snitching and shit? I don't think so. 6IX9INE also said he agreed to cooperate with the feds after a series of offenses that his fellow 9 Trey Bloods members made, including his kidnapping, sexual relationships with his then girlfriend, and stealing money he made from concert performances. And he also spoke on these offenses prior to being arrested in an interview with The Breakfast Club. If y'all don't say, child, I'm trying to tell you, you can't tell me that ain't no motherfucking bullshit. That's that bullshit he talking right there. Because I'm, you know what? I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. That's what Queen gonna do. That's what we gonna do, because I'm so through with his ass being in the damn, I can't. Because I feel like this. You talking about you scared for your life. Well, if you out, I look at it like this, from being in the streets, from back in the day. So if you decide to gangbang or whatever the fuck in the streets, therefore You live by the motherfucking streets. Now, by him being fucking famous and shit, I don't think that he should be exempt from that shit. For real. By any means, the motherfucker gotta get their head blowed off or something. You know what I'm saying? Because when you snitch on the motherfucker, you talking about you banging and, you thugging and you up here putting your goons on niggas and shit. And then all of a sudden, when you don't want to play that game no more, because niggas fucking your girl and robbing your ass, you want to fucking snitch? Boy, bye. I ain't got time for the shits. I really don't. So therefore, if you in the streets playing that motherfucking game, therefore, like my mama always said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Whatever sword that you decide to pick up out there in them streets, honey, you live and you die by him. So therefore, whatever's coming to his ass, let it come. That's how I feel. Y'all let me know how you feel about that motherfucker in the comments. Now, let's go on to my boy Diddy. Diddy is set to open up the 3rd college prep school in the Bronx with remote learning. Okay, y'all, this is Diddy using the green light to open his 3rd college preparatory school in his hometown. Capital Prep Bronx is slated to open on September the 8th with a fully remote schedule. The institution plans to serve at least 200 students in 6th and 7th grade within the next 5 years. They plan to expand to 650 students in grades 6 through 11. Diddy also said, "My dream has always been to provide children in communities like the Bronx the high quality education they deserve." Diddy said in a statement, "We're not just teaching reading, math, and coding. We are grooming future leaders that will change their communities and the world." Okay, shout out to you, Diddy, for doing that up there in the Bronx, Capital Prep Bronx. So those of you that's in New York, be on the lookout for that, because he's all about education and getting everybody together, baby. Okay, now let's get into 50 Cent, y'all. 50 Cent on G-Unit biopic. Okay, I'd like to forget G-Unit. That's what he said. So therefore, Tony Yayo was the last man standing in the beloved New York rap group G-Unit. But it looks like 50 Cent, he done washed this motherfucking hands of the clique, y'all. The Queens native is in the process of building a TV empire, but he told DJ Woo Kid that he's not interested in bringing the story of his music group to a small or big screen. He said, "I don't care to do that." Around the 2640 marker, when asked about G-Unit biopic in the future, Woo Kid pressured 50 for a response, and he provided an analogy. Kendrick Lamar doesn't even let those boys come on stage with him. He said, possibly referring to TDE or Black Hippie. "I could have did that. What the fuck I'm bringing 30 niggas on stage for? I have," excuse me, 50 said, "I could have did it like Kendrick," but 50 said, "I'm not with the shits." It's unclear why 50 Cent feels so strongly about not reliving the golden moment in hip hop, but he's not on good terms with Lloyd Banks or Young Buck. Maybe one day they could bury the hatchet or do it for the culture. Who knows? 50, he be on his little money moves, you know what I'm saying? So he be like, fuck them niggas. It's like, what the fuck I need to be on stage with all them motherfucking niggas for when they ain't doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done gave them the motherfucking platform and everything, so these niggas, they ain't wanna, make it big like I did, so fuck them. I mean, do y'all agree? Let me know in the motherfucking comments. I mean, hat goes off to 50. Now, let's go to my girl, Riri. Rihanna says, repairing relationship with her dad led her to forgive Chris Brown. What? Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear what I said? Rihanna says repairing relationship with her daddy led to forgive Chris Brown. Rihanna and Chris Brown have reconciled their relationship and remain close friends until this day, y'all. According to the Finney CEO, in a repurposed 2012 interview, Riri sat down with Oprah on her Super Soul Conversations podcast. During the conversation, she opened up about the relationship status with both Brown and her dad. On Grammy night of 2009, Chris Brown admitted to physically assaulting then girlfriend Rihanna prior to the award show, although the two reconciled years later. The Barbadian details the steps it took to repair their friendship. Riri said, we built up trust again. That's what she told Oprah. We love each other and we probably always will. And that's not something we're ever going to change. That's not something you could just cut off or shut off. If you ever been in love, I think he was the love of my life. And he was my first love. And I see that he loved me in the same way. There's no telling whether or not the two would reignite the old flames. But when asked, she directed the focus to an essential aspect in their relationship. Riri said, it's not even about us being together. I truly love him. So the main thing for me is that he's at peace. I'm not at peace if he's a little unhappy. Okay. Or he's still lonely. Rihanna also reveals that reconciling with her father served as a catalyst for forgiveness. While growing up with her parents in Barbados, she witnessed domestic violence within her parents' relationship. So therefore, she said, I repaired my relationship with my dad, and I was so angry with him, and I was just angry about a lot of things from my childhood, and I couldn't separate him as a husband from him as a father. As she repaired her parental relationship, her feelings towards Chris Brown began to move in different directions. Riri said, you know what? I thought I hated Chris, and I realized it was love and it was tarnished. It looked like hate because it was ugly, angry, it was inflamed, it was tainted, and I realized that what it is and what it was, I had to forgive him because I cared about him still. And the minute I let go of that, I started living again. Okay? So Riri got her life back. She forgave. You know, it started with her father, with the whole abuse. And the same thing went for Chris Brown. You know, he grew up seeing his stepfather beat on his mother and stuff like that. So, you know, and, you know, he thought it was cool, you know. So, you gotta, you know, it's not their fault. I would say this, you know, when you're a child and you're growing up and, you know, things happening around you, you know, it's bad, you know it's bad, and it can hurt you. So therefore, when little boys see their fathers or, you know, whatever man is in their life hitting on their mother or a woman, they don't like it. But then when they grow up, some of them, they tend to be abusers themselves because of what they saw, you know. And when they see things like that, you know, they think it's okay to put their hands on a woman, but it's not. And then you have some where they know it's not cool, and some of them, they just be like, you know what? I will fucking leave before, I put my fucking hands on you. But, you know, you can't blame them both. And then Rihanna, she grew up seeing that with her mother, so therefore she thought that shit was love. You know, so we can't judge people, y'all. Because I'm sure some of y'all done seen some shit and you doing the same shit you saw. Okay, so you got to live and learn, you know, because them babies were exposed to bullshit. Okay, now let's keep it moving. Brandy and Monica. Oh yes, that versus baby. That versus was good, wasn't it, y'all? Oh my God. Brandy and Monica versus Celebration draws over 6 million viewers. And guess what, y'all? They raised $250K for voting initiative. Okay, all right, that's what's up. Okay, so Brandy and Monica highly anticipated versus celebration went down Monday evening. If you missed it, you better look on YouTube or somewhere on social media and find it and watch it, baby. It was good. Okay, and it was one for the books, Bill. Okay, the R&B singers broke a record that was once held by international artists Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Over 1 million steadily tuned in to 3-hour Instagram live stream. But the numbers for the other live streams came in, including Apple TV and Apple Music, and the ladies brought in an impressive 6 million viewers. God damn. Okay. So on Music Apple, they had 1,800,000 goddamn people, and yeah, in some other places. I'm not saying all them goddamn numbers, but they brought in a lot of motherfucking numbers, y'all. Okay, and it was nice and friendly, and it was so good to see R&B two divas to come together and sing. I love the Black Girl Magic, baby. I was like, yes, come on, y'all. It's been too long y'all been apart. And you know, I've always been a Monica fan. No shade to Brandy, because I always loved Brandy too. I had her shit too now. But I was just, you know, I was Monica. You know, because she put me in the mind of me. She's a no tolerance type of bitch. Okay? All right. But they did an amazing job, and it was just beautiful the way how they came together. And then they were going down memory lane, having conversations about what was going on in the past and everything. And you know, I think Monica kind of felt some type of way about Usher Bull, because you know, when she played that damn Slow Jams joint off of her album, what album was that off of? Street Symphony. And you know, she said, she asked Usher, you know, let's keep the momentum going. Let's put out another Jew joint, you know. And Usher like, nah, he ain't trying to fuck with it. And I'm like, and she was like, you know, fuck him. So many words, you know. So Monica was like, you know, she felt some type of way, but then she was like, you know what? Then again, you know what? Fuck that nigga. He don't got to join me on another motherfucking duo. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. And speaking of Brandy and Monica, Young Miami claims she was just playing, following Brandy's shade. R&B fans was blessed not too long ago with the versus battle for the R&B divas, Brandy and Monica, of course. The R&B heavyweights went through a list of classics and even introduced new music to fans. At one point during the battle of the divas, Monica mentioned Carisha, aka Young Miami from City Girls, to which Brandy was a bit confused as to who Carisha was. Who? Said Brandy when Monica mentioned Carisha. My girl from City Girls. Monica told Brandy, who was looking around the room, okay, I should have known. I'm sorry, Carisha. You know, Brandy like, shit, I don't keep up, you know. Damn, I mean, if you said, you know, the girl from City Girls, then yeah, but you calling her government and shit. I'm like, who? You know, I would have been like, who? Okay. So anyhow, soon after Young Miami took to her Instagram to say, I only know 2 Brandy songs, so we even. Brandy fans weren't going to let the Florida rapper come for Brandy. I don't think she was coming for her. I mean, if that's all you know, I mean, that's all you know. I mean, some people got they ones, they number one, you know, picks the songs and shit. Artists of who they listen to, you know, and shit. I mean, it's good she know 2 songs at least. So anywho, Young Miami cleared the air quickly by posting, I was just playing, y'all. Damn, I'm singing. How you ever right now? Where I guess she was supposed to write, have you ever, honey? Because she said, how you ever? She made sure not to let fans take the joke and run with it, as a fan quoted her saying, keep it cute, bitch. I'm playing hoe. Shut up, she responded. Okay, so we glad for another day for women in the industry that honor arts, and we love to see that black girl magic. Yes, we do, baby, because when we come together, it's just such a beautiful motherfucking thing. You know, and we need to come together a little more, you know, because see, when we bridge the gaps like that together, you know, and we unify, it's strong. You know what I'm saying? A foundation that can't be broken at all. And we all need to come together, people. All my black brothers and sisters, okay? Let's come together, baby. Now, let's move along. R.Kelly. I know y'all been hearing about R.Kelly. It's real, y'all. But do y'all feel bad? I don't think so. Anywho, R.Kelly reportedly stomped on head, nearly stabbed in jail attack. Last week, a report emerged about an attack on R.Kelly by a fellow inmate at the Metropolitan Correctional Center. Kelly's attorney stated that he was unaware of the severity of the injuries at the time. However, now there appears to be more clarity. Page 6 reports the inmate who attacked R.Kelly was caught stomping on R.Kelly's head repeatedly and attempted to stab the singer with a pen, but was stopped. In light of the news, Kelly's attorney, Steven Greenberg, has asked for the court to release the singer on bail. This is an inmate that never should have been anywhere near Mr. Kelly, an individual who is charged with the most violent of crimes, and one plainly has no respect for the rules. He has the phrase, "fuck the feds," tattooed on his face, Greenberg wrote in his motion. The note from Greenberg also states, the inmate who attacked Kelly has "fuck the feds" tatted on his face. And the last update on the housing revealed R.Kelly is in solitary confinement to ensure his safety. The assault occurred after the inmate was upset about a protest in support of the singer outside the jail, resulting in lockdown. Child. I mean, you want this man to get bailed out, okay? I'm all for my people, right? But when it comes to molesting little girls, I don't give a fuck if you black, white, whatever. When it comes to children, period. When it comes to women, little boys, men, rape and molestation doesn't just happen to us women. It happens to boys and, so on, men too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I really don't feel bad for R. Kelly, to be honest, if y'all really want to know. I don't feel bad for him because, you reap what you sow. I don't feel bad for nobody. That's just like Tekashi ass. I don't feel bad for that motherfucker. Like, you deserve every little bit. Yeah. That's just like if my ass did some old foul shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I killed somebody's mother or some shit, like, bitch, you deserve to die. Okay? But yeah, when you playing with kids and see Tekashi ass, I don't see how. See, he was guilty for that bullshit. Come on, you having sexual acts with a 13-year-old? Like, I can't, y'all. I can't with the kids. Like, don't touch the babies. Don't touch the babies. I don't give a damn if the baby look like she older than what she is. Don't touch that baby. Don't touch that baby. For real, it's just some sick motherfuckers. They sick. And then the shit that they trying to make legal and shit for pedophiles and shit, people that's attracted to fucking kids, they trying to make that shit legal. I don't got the name, what they call it yet. But, yeah, that shit is sick. Because, yeah, I can't with it. I cannot. But yeah, y'all let me know in the motherfucking comments what y'all think about this R.Kelly situation, the whole Monica, Brandy. You know, did y'all enjoy the whole celebration about Tekashi ass talking about him and Tupac is child. So you know what? Somebody please give me a goddamn something to hit his ass with. Something, because I'm about through with his ass. I am. I'm about through with his ass. For real. And anywho, fuck that motherfucker. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about Diddy, you know, doing the whole school thing for the kids. You know, education is everything. And also, let's talk about Master P before I go. Yeah, Master P, y'all, make him say, you know, Master P been doing the motherfucking thing for years, y'all. And I'm a true motherfucking fan. I've been down with P since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? How you do that there? You know what I'm saying? Nah. So anywho, Master P launches new food brand to replace Aunt Your Mama and Uncle Beans. Master P announced this week that he is launching a new food brand, Uncle P's, an alternative to Aunt Your Mama and Uncle Beans that have been criticized as of late because of their stereotypical imagery. Okay, Master P, he doing a Uncle P's Louisiana seasoned food line. It's set to have everything from pancake mix and rice to beans and oatmeal to grits and syrup. Okay? And Master P said that he always assumed brands as much as Aunt Your Mama and Uncle Beans were black owned. It wasn't until recently that the NOLA rapper and entrepreneur learned about the racist stereotypes and problematic histories behind the names of these brands. When you look at Aunt Your Mama and Uncle Beans, a lot of those products are mockeries of African American people and couldn't even feed our communities. But with Uncle P, the more we make, the more we give, and the only way to give is by owning these products, P said. Not only does Master P want to provide an alternative, but he also wants to create more job opportunities with upward mobility for black people. He also wants some of the profits of the company to go toward developing real estate in black communities. And right now we're burning down our blocks and our communities while protesting injustice. But if we are able to own products and put money back in our community, we could buy those blocks back instead of burning them down, he said. Master P launched his food products line in March. However, it went largely unnoticed until around June, when brands started to get rid of their racist logos and people started to support black-owned brands and businesses more. Now, Master P is trying to keep up with the demand, okay? So, he say it's not only about having the Uncle P products, but also having a good cause behind it. I'm happy that I can make a difference in my community. Uncle P's Louisiana seasoned foods are available at grocery stores around the country. Now, y'all heard that, right? So, I stand with Master P. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this, y'all. Like, all of my entrepreneurs out here, my black entrepreneurs, I greatly support y'all. You know, and I'm always looking for ways to get the word out about your businesses on my radio station, everything. So therefore, if you're an entrepreneur, definitely email me. Okay, the email is down below. And or you can just go on kqxfm.com. So that way we can get your business out there, baby. Okay, advertise with your girl. I'm all for black businesses, black musicians. I support it. I want to keep my dollars in my community. Okay? Keep the black dollars. Because I'm telling y'all, when we start building up together and coming together as a unit, y'all, we are so powerful. We are so powerful. We don't need to be, worrying about these white folks, the Chinese folks. Shit, you know a sister or a brother that could do some hair, you bet, or do nails, y'all better go to them and stop giving them goddamn chinks your damn money. For real. Y'all better go to a sister or brother that could do some hair and all that good shit. Because I'm telling you, y'all, it's a lot of unlicensed sisters and brothers that's out here doing hair. And they do a damn good job, okay? Better than half of these motherfuckers that's licensed, okay? So, yeah, y'all, let's start supporting each other. Because when we start supporting each other, the dollars is going into our community. We are building a community, a brand together. Let's do it. Let's come together. Because, see, they know that we powerful as a unit. And that's why whenever they see a rise of a black man or a rise of a black woman, they got to kill our ass. But you know what? No more. So anywho, that's it for me, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments again about Master P, how y'all feel about that. And also, if you got some businesses, black-owned businesses, definitely go on my Instagram and comment or whatever, and I'm gonna post something on there so that way you can go ahead and write your business and all of that, because I want to give a shout out, on my radio station and all of that stuff, and I want to help promote you and get you more customers and all of that stuff. And if you are a rapper or a singer or you play instruments and you're black, honey, KQX 108.4 FM, we would love to have you, because that's what we stand for: Kings, Queens, Unknown. KQX, Kings, Queen, Unknown, 108.4 FM. That's what we is, baby. Okay? We got listeners from all over the world, and baby, we be jumping and bumping up on that thing, okay? Okay, and so pretty soon, y'all, we gonna be on Roku and goddamn Fire TV. All right, so we just waiting on the answer from that, and we waiting on to get on iTunes, but iTunes ain't taking no more goddamn shit. But guess what? We making it work, cause we everywhere else. So you can download the apps and different apps and shit, and listen to us whether on your computer, on your phone, and all this stuff 24/7. So. Anywho, let me stop running my mouth. And thank y'all so much for watching. And until next time, baby. Bye-bye.
What's the 411, hun?
What's the 411, hun?
I got it going on.
Hey, yo, I got it going on,
Hey, yo,
hun.
what's the 411, hun?
What's the 411,
I said, I
hun?
got it going on.
Hey, yo, I got it going on.
So what's the 411, hun?